let's go down and get our picnics.
I trash this place. I'm gonna miss it. Okay, morning update. That bus was packed. It's pretty funny. I think I heard about 6 different languages being spoken, and it was crazy. And now we're on the way to Switzerland.
You guys ready?
We've got about 9 miles, 3,200 foot ascent, 3,600 descent, and we're getting ready to split. We're hoping to stop at Refugio Elena to get a cappuccino. So yesterday was a full day of rest. We didn't do anything. I left the room for food. We had breakfast, laid around. I took like 2-3 hour baths. The girls had some massages because that's what they do. They're fancy like that. How was your massage?
Oh, it was so good. I wanted it to be 4 hours.
How was yours?
It was good.
And so we spent 3 nights in that hotel, which was awesome. Highly recommend the whole bus thing to go back there because the town is cool and it was good. But now we're on the way up the hill to Switzerland, and it's cold. It's
Looks
very
like it's gonna rain.
Overcast. It might rain, and that's the situation. This first bit, oh my god, I don't know if it's because we've had a day off or what, but that was brutal, and I do not think it's over at all. Oh, holy crap. Oh. I think we're all a bit traumatized by snow now. Malena's been stuffed up the whole time and not feeling awesome, but she hasn't complained once. She's just dealt with it, and now I have the same thing and I'm just filled with snot, and I had some coughing fits yesterday that I couldn't control. We got a bunch of medicine, but I probably feel like she's felt the whole time, and she hasn't complained a bit. I'm gonna complain a lot because I feel like garbage. Hopefully hers is on the way out, and Jen's got a little sore throat too, so hopefully it all just sort of chills out. But there's a lot of snot in our lives right now. That guy that let Jen go first across the snow was just almost having a panic attack about sliding down that incline. He turned back. I don't know what he's gonna do. There's a road down there somewhere that maybe he can take, but that's gonna suck to go all the way back to the road. But it is, some of the stuff is sketchy. I get it. You get this feeling that you could easily slide down there and it wouldn't be good. So this is exactly what that woman dealt with when she fell through. This wouldn't be as bad, of course, but right where Lane's pole, right there is a hole you can see straight through. And so this ice is ready to go. So we made some steps up there a little bit more, but I could poke my pole through right there and you can see the water flowing below. It's full sketch, full sketch. This one. You got it?
Coming across that scary snowpath where that guy didn't go. Was Dad filming me going over? I don't know.
Well, what if he went through? We need that footage. Right?
Yeah, that's why. You're filming every dangerous thing I do so you can catch the moment that I fall to my death. Yeah, that's exactly. You're just waiting
if you're
for
gonna
that
die
footage.
anyway, shouldn't we get some views? All right, it's been a tough morning. We're all feeling kind of crappy. It was a brutal climb, and it looks like it's gonna continue to be a brutal climb for a while. Refugio
This is pretty.
Elena is really pretty and nice and
And
clean
cool t-shirt.
and cool t-shirts. But I'm not carrying a t-shirt. And it's funny how after a couple days hiking, we start arguing about who's going to carry the tiny bag of walnuts and who's got more toothpaste than anybody else. It does matter though. The weight matters. Yesterday we didn't have hardly anything in our packs because we left it all at the hotel. It was pleasant. We came from somewhere down there. Oh, Lordy. We just decided that it's not a good idea to look ahead and see where other people are, because you see that and it's very disheartening. Oh. Holy shit. This is no joke. Oh, I think there's a lot more people on the trail this morning than we've ever seen for some reason. Usually things are clogged up in the morning and then everybody spreads out. Maybe it's just because this climb is so slow that everybody's kind of just bunched up. We think there's a lot of downhill once we cross the border, but we've been wrong before and we'll be wrong again. I gotta say, I'm gonna be sad to say goodbye to Italy. We had some good times, didn't we, Italy? Switzerland's good?
Yeah.
Italy's still good too. Okay, we made it to Switzerland. Guys,
What?
1 to 10, 10 is the worst.
10.
How's that
10.
climb?
10.
Was it really the worst of the hike so far?
Yeah. For elevation. For
Or are we just
elevation,
finishing?
definitely.
Are we just forgetting?
Dad's freezing up here.
We grabbed lunch at the hotel before we left. We got some hard-boiled egg, a couple of plums, a bar, and a sandwich. And I bet we should have only gotten 2 of these because it's a lot. But we're psyched to put the weight from the outside to the inside. Did you like Italy?
I love it. I love Italy.
Think they have gelato in Switzerland?
Oh, yeah. Some kind of form of it. Oh, it's cool.
I might have said this at the last border crossing, but I really wonder what the deal was before the EU. Like, they didn't have a booth up here to check passports, right? Right? Future Andrew will find out, but I wonder how that used to work.
A little mystery moment from Angelo Gianni.
This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Jennifer Gianni back there. Day 7 of the slow hiking championships. Ringo, we're waiting for word from the officials about yesterday. Jennifer made some pretty interesting moves. Basically, she laid in bed all day and had a massage. It's never been done before. We're not sure if it's legal. If it is legal, if it turns out that it's okay, she is the inventor of a whole new style of slow hiking. But as you can see, even out on the trail, she is slow. Was I Ringo just now or John?
Ringo.
Ringo, this is John. And you're right. I mean, yesterday it was incredible. Just out of the blue, she pulled that out. And like you said, it's never been done before. But if it turns out it's legal, she's changed the sport forever. We should find out within the hour what the officials say. And we'll definitely let you know. But some incredible things are happening. I fell asleep there for a minute, but I thought she was going to do her stop move, which she's most famous for. We haven't seen it yet on tape because the cameraman keep falling asleep, but we are sure to catch it again soon because it is her favorite move. Usually it happens on an uphill. Was she just going backwards? I can't. It's hard to tell, but I think she may have just gone backwards. Anyway, folks, this is a historic event, and we will keep you in the loop on everything. This is Ringo and John from the wide world of slow hiking, and we'll see you in a few minutes. One other thing I need to do is to thank the weather gods. We've been extremely lucky. We're on day 7, day 6 of hiking, and the weather has been just amazing. Hot in places, but not so bad. There's always like a breeze, and it's been beautiful. We haven't had any rain, and I'm thanking the weather gods now because tomorrow might be a different story. And I don't know how this is going to be on the rain. I guess it just depends. Someone told us that there was a way to take a taxi if you get caught. I don't really know how that works, but that's what they said. So I hope we don't have to do that because that would bum me out. Usually I would have the thing where I want to do every single inch of this trail. And I'm trying to get away from that. Like, I'm trying not to give a shit, because who cares? Right? It's just like the Trans-America Trail. You don't get a certification. I mean, a certificate, you don't get anything. So it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. But still, part of me would like to do the whole thing. And it's gorgeous out here, but it's not as insane as yesterday. Just that massive rock face all along that valley was pretty incredible. This is more where we're back to the hills are alive type stuff. And we've been trying to remember what happens with Heidi. It's a book, right? Or it was a book originally. And I think there's a movie. And there's a grandfather. And goats. But I don't know what the hell else happened in that. I really don't. I think there's pigtails involved. Or braids. I don't know. There's also a billion things we think of to look up when we get where we're going or when we get internet, and we haven't looked any of it up. Snot levels are still at a maximum 10. It's really gross. Don't feel great, but there's worse places to feel shitty. Am I right? And what are you gonna do? You can't lay in bed because you got to get next to the next spot. Because if you screw up your bookings, you're done. These things, the refugios book up all the lodging. They say if you want to do a June or July or August or September run, you need to book in October. I don't think they start taking bookings to October, so I think you have to wait till then. And I've heard it's really hard to get a hold of some of these refugios. I mean, that makes sense. So if you have the opportunity to use somebody, Grant was $600. He booked everything, gave us lots of information, and if you ask me, it was well worth it. Even though he sent us down the cliff of death.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport.
John, I'll tell you that this is a day that will go down in history. You can see Jennifer Gianni up there. Even on this easy downhill, no technical aspects whatsoever. Even then, she goes slower than anyone I've ever seen in my life. It's just incredible. Ringo, we've just heard from the officials, and you are not going to believe this, but everything she did yesterday was legal. This just came in, apparently during her laying in bed, she rolled about 5 millimeters to the northeast, which is the direction of the trail, and they counted that as movement. And in her massage, she scooched quite a bit, probably 3 millimeters over the 50-minute massage, and apparently that counts. And I don't know what to say. Am I John or Ringo right now? I think I'm Ringo. If I'm Ringo, who goes next? John? Well, Ringo, that is some earth-shattering news, and I'm getting reports from our people down on the streets that everyone is scrambling to book massages now and scrambling to lie down, but I think at this point it's too late. She's got it in the bag. The only thing she could do to mess this up is to go fast, and I don't see that happening. Look at that. It's just incredible. She just misread the gate and slowed down a little bit from that. She could have pushed right through, but nope, not Jennifer Gianni. She has her own ideas, her own style. It's quite impressive.
There's pigs.
Aww. They look delicious.
Oh.
I'm so off the vegan thing.
That's so good. I also kind of done with cheese. It's kind of grossing me out right now.
Well, I don't know if Switzerland's a good place to be done with cheese.
Well, if I have more of it. that sandwich really.
We might have to have some fondue.
Yeah, we should.
What else is Swiss? Chocolate?
Oh, we should have hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Do we think that just because of Swiss Miss hot chocolate?
Yes.
What else? Oh, they got some fondue going. Charcuterie. Beer and wine. All right, we made it to La Fouly restaurant, I think. And we bought some €5 waters. And they're really good. But I'm not gonna tell you that they're €5 good. Right?
And sparkling water. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's sparkling, so maybe that adds a little bit.
I was just saying it's not worth that much.
No. It's a cool place though. People are eating fondue
It looked really good.
and meats, and it looks like some good food. I don't think we could have lasted till here though. So far we've done 5.15 miles. It's taken us 4 hours 45 minutes. We've gone up about 3,200 feet, and our moving speed is 1.7. Jen, say what you just said to me.
Angelo in the hat looks like some fisherman that's down on his luck, like at the Okefenokee swamp or something.
I don't know why it has to be the Okefenokee swamp.
I don't know. It's just something that came to me.
Hi, ladies. Starting to get a little smidge rain. Nothing too bad though. Yet. Do you want an apple, dearie? Alright, well I'm not sorry if I thanked the weather gods. We've had some really good luck, so this is okay. It's not pouring yet.
Okay, we have the hunchback of Notre Dame meets the fisherman from the Okefenokee swamp here. How you doing, Ian?
Doing good.
You're looking good, babe.
I feel like I'm gonna be in a fashion magazine.
Mm-hmm. This is the new look. Lane, what do you think? Lane looks like a little baby camel.
Things are looking pretty Swiss here. I feel like we could be dancers for that guy who goes. You know that guy?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He wears the crazy outfits and he goes. You don't know that?
No.
You're so behind the times. I'm on the cutting edge.
Yeah, that sounds cutting edge.
Remind me to show it to you tonight.
Okay.
It's pretty incredible. Do you think any human has ever stood at that very tip top of that mountain?
No.
No? So we skipped about, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile of the trail. It's basically right there. We're getting the same views and everything. It's just at Ferret, we just decided to stay on the road to avoid any mud or whatever. So we're probably half a mile from La Fouly. Should be there by 3:15. Good stuff. It's so crazy, like at those morning climbs, you get to the top and you're like, oh my God, that took however long it took. So that means it's gonna be 7 o'clock before we get there. And then you get these sweet downhill that aren't too steep, like no knee problems today. It was just very mellow from the Swiss border all the way down. Loving it. Of course, we're not there yet. You never know, but it's been very pleasant. And those of you who follow my motorcycle channel know that I was in a wreck, and that was about 6 months ago. And something about using the poles on the uphills has made my shoulder like feel great. I've been in pain for 6 months, and I'm too cheap to get an MRI and get surgery, but this has really helped. So I'm enjoying that. Okay, we made it to La Fouly, Edelweiss Hotel. By far the most expensive lodgings that we have for the whole trip, but it's really cute. Bathroom. A little bed for Lady Pie. Pretty nice. Thanks for watching. Please hit like if you liked this video, click the alert bell for notifications, and please subscribe. See you next time.